Drug representational image researchers have found that the drug fluvoxamine seems to prevent some of the most serious complications of the illness from COVID-19 and make hospitalization and the need for supplemental oxygen less likely. Also read, Australian COVID-19 vaccine ready for later stage clinical trials. Fluvoxamine is used commonly to treat obsessive-compulsive disorder (OCD), social anxiety disorder and depression, the study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, reported. Also read, third wave of COVID-19 Delhi, CM Kejriwal blames pollution for rising cases, says situation will be under control in 7 to 10 days. It is in a class of drugs known as selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors SSRIs, but unlike other SSRIs, fluvoxamine interacts strongly with a protein cal. That receptor also helps regulate the body's inflammatory response. The patients who took fluvoxamine did not develop serious breathing difficulties or require hospitalization for problems with lung function, said the study author, Eric J. Lenz from the Washington University in the U.S. The study involved 152 patients infected with SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19. Researchers compared the outcomes of those treated with fluvoxamine to the outcomes of those given an inactive placebo. After 15 days, none of the 80 patients who had received the drug experienced serious clinical deterioration. Meanwhile, 6 of the 72 patients given placebo 8.3% became seriously ill, with 4 requiring hospitalization. Most investigational treatments for COVID-19 have been aimed at the very sickest patients, but it's also important to find therapies that prevent patients from getting sick enough to require supplemental oxygen or to have to go to the hospital, Lenz said. Our study suggests fluvoxamine may help fill that niche, Lenz added. The drug's effects on inflammation could prevent the immune system from mounting an overwhelming response, which is thought to occur in some COVID-19 patients who seem to improve after a few days of illness and then worsen. For 2 weeks, patients took either the antidepressant drug or placebo sugar pills while having daily interactions with members of the research team, via phone or computer. That allowed patients to report on their symptoms, oxygen levels and other vital signs. If patients suffered shortness of breath or were hospitalized for pneumonia, or their oxygen saturation levels fell below 92%, their conditions were considered to have deteriorated. The good news is that not a single person taking the active medication experienced deterioration. We believe this drug may be the reason, but we need to study more patients to make sure, the study authors noted. For breaking news and live news updates, like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Read more on latest lifestyle news on India.com. Topics: Coronavirus COVID-19 published date, November 13, 2020 7:05 p.m. IST. Please support us to grow my channel by subscribing and pressing the bell icon for future interesting lifestyle videos.